Hey everybody, we're making guacamole. I get asked all the time and asked to bring it places is my guacamole. It's super simple, so I'm gonna show you how it's done. My boys are coming up tonight. So excited, like a kid at Christmas. Can't wait to get my hands on them. And the first thing they say to me when they walk through the door is, Mom, I'm hungry. Do you have anything to eat? So if you have little ones at home, that never changes. They grow up, they're still hungry all the time. So I'm gonna show you how to make the easiest guacamole. I do it just a little bit different. Some people will put it all into the bowl and then season it and do that sort of thing. I'm cutting them in half and I'm going to lay them on my board just like so. And we are going to put lemon on them. That's the key to keep it from turning dark brown. Okay, we don't want that. So while it's on the board, I just sprinkle lemon just like this, squeeze lemon over it just like that. And then we're going to get the core out. Turns, it's out. Simple as that. And the other one, gosh, that's a little baby core. That one didn't come out very easy. And then just turn it, pops right out. Maybe. There we go. Once we do that, we're gonna score it. Just hold it in your hand. Now, I like my guacamole a little chunky. I don't like it pureed. So that's what we're gonna do. So I just crisscross it just like that. And then we're just gonna squeeze it into our bowl. Just like that. So, I'm gonna get the other one, score it, cross it. Now, we've already put lemon on it. Later, we're gonna add some lime. Can't have guacamole without lime. But anyway, I was telling you they're coming, and so we're gonna do dinner and grill out, but they are gonna be starving always, and they're gonna want something to eat and munch on, so I'm making guacamole for them. I've got an assortment of chips. Gosh, nowadays you can get blue, red, corn, flour, whatever. I've got some blue ones and some good corn salty tortillas to go with this. Okay, so let me wash my hands really quick, get all that off there. Now that you have your avocado in your bowl, we're gonna need olive oil and we're gonna need salt. A little bit of olive oil. I just drizzle it. For those that measure, maybe half a teaspoon. No, a little more than that. You know, I just say a little bit of this and a little bit of that. A drizzle, let's do 1 tablespoon because you don't want it dry. You can always add more later. Sprinkle of salt. Now we're going to cut up. I've made a complete mess, which is not unlike me. And some red onion, purple onion. You don't need a whole lot, but it adds that fabulous like bite to your guacamole. It's not super strong like white onion. It's a little sweet, but just a little bit. You don't need a whole lot. So we are going to save that for something else. Peel the outer core off. And chop it up. And like I said, you don't need very much, just a little bit. A little bit goes a long way. But one of the keys to this is chopping it fine. You want it little. I don't want big chunks of onion in my guacamole. And neither do your guests. So I don't get to see my boys very often. They don't live with me. Daryl and I are empty nesters. And I have to admit, at first, it was super hard. I miss them like crazy and was super upset about it. But what are you going to do? And so I try to see them as much as possible. I love being with them. I love cooking for them. I love when they come. They're fun adults. And, you know, that's what we want when our kids grow up and go off to leave us. So anyway, we've adapted very well. We're very happy, and they are very happy, and everybody's happy, and that is awesome. But they're just super fun to be with, and they're coming tonight, so I get to cook for them. That makes me really happy too. Okay, so I put the purple onion chopped up very finely, maybe like 2 tablespoons of onion in there. And now we're gonna squeeze lime. For this amount, a half a lime will do, if it's good and juicy. And then garlic. Now, tonight I have garlic cloves. Sometimes I cheat and do the jar garlic, which is totally fine. I'm gonna switch knives. I don't need a knife that powerful. And so I do 3 garlic cloves in this. And you want that kind of chopped up. This is how I do it. If you take the garlic clove and you put it on your board, just like this, I'll show you. And just lay it on your board. Take your knife, put it over it, and hit it. The skin comes right off. And there it is. It's a beautiful thing. We're going to chop that up really tiny, really small. Again, you don't want big chunks of garlic in your guacamole either. You want the hint of garlic. So keep chopping. It smells so good in here. Oh my gosh. Now, this is just the basic guacamole. I have added sweet sun-dried tomatoes, again, finely chopped, to it, and it is really good. It has a whole different, it has a little different flavor to it, but if you like sun-dried tomatoes, I encourage you to do it. It's delicious. I'm keeping it simple tonight. I'm not adding them, and that's pretty chopped up. It's gonna go in there. Cilantro. We're gonna need cilantro. Maybe like a handful. I love cilantro. I just don't think you can have guacamole without it. I did a big handful. You see how much I've done. It's probably 2 tablespoons if I had to measure it. Again, finely chopped. And I think I just had a garlic piece. Yep, I sure did. Let me rinse my hands real quick and then we'll stir it together. Oh, I wish you could smell it in here. It smells so good. And once I like it rough chopped. I told you I don't like it pureed. I kind of like it, and I just kind of take my spoon and just kind of, I'm going to leave it chunky.